Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Well, hi. It doesn't matter the time that you are looking at this. Welcome to my Upwork profile. Um, and well, this is just to tell you a little bit of what you're getting. I am a skillful customer service representative. I've been doing this for a while. It's about 10 years since I had my first job as a customer service representative in Dominican Republic, and I've learned a lot about how to deal with customers, starting from the connection that you're supposed to have or that you need to aim for whenever you are attending your customers. A welcoming voice, and as well, you gotta show willingness to help every time that you can. You know that there's some sort of desperation, some um, frustration that comes up every time that you're handling a customer. That's something that you have to deeply acknowledge and help them understand that you're there to help them, that you're on their side, um, to offer them a solution and to hear from them uh, whatever they need to tell you. As human beings, we are very emotional, and we are trained at customer service uh, to acknowledge those emotions and try to deliver the best service possible, always using a good tone of voice, and also aiming to help your customer the best that you can, of course. um, Generally, the way that I approach my customers is asking them questions to simply understand the problem that they're having and why they're having it, so I can come up with a solution for them, or I can give them different recommendations, and then I have them choose from the recommendations that I'm given, that I give them, because you can't really make the decision for them. You have to explain it, which is also a very important part of every call flow that I um, follow with my customer. And based on what they understand, then they take one of the options that you give them. So as you may see, I can manage English very well because I do everything in English. I listen to music. Well, that's my love, really. I love listening to music, and that this is how I learned English, really. That's the best method that I could find. I did study a lot, of course, but listening to music was what led me to managing the language as I am managing it now. Okay, as well, I can speak Spanish. Yo puedo hablar español de la misma manera que hablo inglés también, y me encantaría ser parte de su equipo. Yo puedo manejar tengo muchas habilidades y puedo manejar muchas herramientas. A lo largo del tiempo yo he podido eh, m- ser adaptable. Yo me adapto fácilmente a cualquier ambiente, y estoy diseñado por el tiempo de trabajo que tengo en el servicio al cliente y en am, las áreas de contacto con el cliente, que yo he podido lograr adaptarme a diferentes herramientas que ellos usan, aprender fácil y rápidamente cómo desenvolverme con ellas, y también incluso innovar y aprender cosas nuevas que incluso no se me entrena para ellas, pero como están en el sistema, ustedes saben que uno por curiosidad cliquea mucho, entonces encuentra muchas cosas que pueden también beneficiar a la compañía. Me encantaría que habláramos en cualquier oportunidad. I also had some experience on chat. Well, not really some, a lot of experience in chat, because I've handled customer service in chat, and I also handle calls. I've also handled email. I remember that one of my experiences, whenever I joined a company, sometimes it's a little bit revolutionary, because there are some companies that don't have this organization as they're supposed to, and they don't really know the way that they should deliver the information the best. And I try to aim or give them some heads ups and that sometimes helps my colleagues, of course, in the company. Why am I saying this? Because I did get in a company where I used to do customer service for patients, and what I did with them was like they were saying like a way of how to format your email or what's the information that the administrators needed in order to solve a problem. But I kind of came up with a good, very good format, and they just after a week I started working with them. They just send out an email. This is the way that you're supposed to send an email every time that you're handling a customer, and this is the information that you're supposed to send to the administrator. And I'm like, but that's the email that I just sent a week ago. So it was very funny. But that's why I think that I can be a very good asset to your team. There's some things that you don't even know that you may be doing wrong, and I can help you figure them out. Or I might have a good idea that could help improve your service or your workflow with your patients or with your customers. Sorry, I tend to say patients because of what my last experience working at a call center that we used to handle Medicare patients, so it was a bit of a challenge. I am very good on the escalation calls too. I have taken several supervisor calls. I did um had the opportunity to become a supervisor on a couple of the companies that I've worked for before. Not on my last time, because I was focusing on customer service, and there were not really many opportunities. Besides, there were many people that were um, tenure agents, so they were before me and they were given a special consideration, and we didn't really get the option, or I didn't, at least I didn't get the option to apply for the position. But I would be delighted to aim for a position like that one in your company too, depending on whatever you need us to work with. And well, it's been a pleasure to speak with you, or at least for you to listen to me. And I'd be delighted to join any meeting that you'd like to set up with me. I'm available all the time right now, and I'm certainly looking for a new job. Well, you have a good day, and the best of lucks in finding whatever you're looking for.